Hey beautiful people, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm hoping you can hear me good because I don't have my headphones on and I'm outside and it's a little windy, so hopefully y'all can hear me. But anyways, hope you're feeling good, hope you're feeling great. I just wanted to share a quick download that I got, and the message that I got is to pay attention to the signs, like pay attention to your environment. It's like sometimes we well, not sometimes but all the time, right? We may pray for something, right? And it's like we're like, oh, God is not answering my prayers, blah blah blah. But God does answer our prayers. But sometimes it's like we still have a lesson to learn, right? In the experiences that we go through. So it's like God can do his part, but it's like you still have to kind of come to that conclusion on your own, right? Because that's part of the lesson, is it's because we're all here to become aware. So that's, yeah, that's part of the lesson, is to become aware. So once again, it's like you kind of got to be the driver, right? You got to do some investigating and putting things together and coming to your own conclusion, right? And so God will send us signs through our environment. You know, sometimes we we may just be walking past somebody and we can hear like a snippet of their conversation, and what they're saying is significant to something that you're going through or something that you thought about or something, you know what I'm saying, just something along those lines. Even, you know, if you pay attention to like certain animals and insects in your environment, that's a message. Those are messages too. Like some people, like if they're not spiritually inclined, they'll just be like, oh, that's just a fly. They're not going to think about that. But then somebody who is spiritually inclined, they're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I see that fly been kind of lingering around. I know that's a monitoring spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like to have the ability to look at something deeper than what it is. So I just saw this image in my head. So a long time ago, I went to look at an apartment, and I, like, you know, when you go in there and you talk to them and then they show you a model apartment. So for some reason, I don't know, I just didn't really feel that good about it. I just had like a weird feeling. And then when we got back to the office after the lady was showing me the apartment, it's like she was having trouble opening the door. And I'm just like, there's too much stuff going on, right? And then it's like I happened to look to the right, and out of nowhere, this lizard just came out. So, you know, to somebody that's not spiritually inclined, they'll be like, oh, you know, that's just a lizard. But the ones who were spiritually inclined, we know what's up, right? Once I seen that lizard, oh, that's crazy. Did y'all hear? That was confirmation. That was confirmation that machine came on right on time. The ones of us were spiritually inclined, we know what's up. We see that lizard, we like, oh no, that's not a good omen. This is, and it showed its head right on time. So I was like, you best believe I never went back to that place. So yeah, it's like you're being called to pay attention to your environment. Just pay attention. Like it's not a coincidence that a certain song may come on when you're going through something, where you're thinking about something, or maybe it's something you're trying to do, or something that you're thinking about. It's not a coincidence that that song comes on. It's not a coincidence that you go visit your friends, or your family or something, and then they're all watching a movie, right? They was already watching the movie, and then you come in, you have no choice to kind of watch the movie too, because they're all watching it. And then within that movie, there's a message that hits you where you're like, damn, I never thought about it like that. So it's like it's just different ways that God tries to bring us clarity. Like I said, it's we're walking this path, right? So we're walking this path on our own. So it's like we have to be able to find our way by ourselves, right? Like God has our back 100%. We always have spiritual protection. You know, some of us, we got a whole army protecting us at all times. But at the end of the day, it's like this is still our journey, and we have to go through things and become aware. So God is not going to just drop just drop whatever on your lap. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you need to learn in this lifetime, like God is not going to just drop it on your lap. It's like you're going to go through these experiences, and then you're going to take that information, you're going to gain it as wisdom, right? And then you just grow and evolve as a soul. So, you know, if there's something, let's say for example, like you're thinking about doing a certain thing, or yeah, let's just say that. Let's say you keep thinking about doing a certain thing, and it's like every time you're thinking about that particular thing that it is what you want to do, you'll see the number 222 or 333 or 444. Like, that's not a coincidence. If you see those numbers, that's like God confirming your thoughts, right? And another thing too is like if you start paying attention to your environment, start paying attention to the signs, it's like you're always going to kind of have a heads up. You never have to really, yeah, life is unexpected. We don't know what's going to happen, but if we pay attention to the signs, pay attention to what's around us, we can kind of anticipate like what's going to happen sometimes, right? Like for me in particular, if I start seeing the number 999, or if I start seeing like a lot of nines, then I know there's something in my life is coming to an end. Like some aspect of my life, like a cycle is closing. So that will give me a heads up, right? So that's God giving me a heads up, like, hey, this is about to come to an end. Go ahead and start preparing yourself, start wrapping up, whatever this is. So it's the same thing. So if you see numbers or whatever, don't just say, oh, look, I saw 222 earlier. Oh, I saw 777 earlier. Yeah, you know, and not look it up. No, you need to look it up and see what the meaning is, because it's like there's a message being relayed to you through that number. Or if you keep seeing like red birds or just certain animals, like look that up. Look up these are called spirit animals, right? So anyways, this was just a quick message. I hope it helped in some type of way. Pay attention to your environment. Also, another thing I'm getting is pay attention to your dreams. You know, a lot of times, you know, I don't know how true this is, but they say if you can remember your dreams clearly, then it's not a dream. It's a message. So, you know, if you're having reoccurring dreams about something or whatever it is, like, you know, pay attention to your dreams, because it's like a message is being conveyed to you through your dreams as well. Like when it comes to people, yourself, or certain situations, or even if you feel guided to like watch a movie or listen to a song or something like that. Sometimes that's God like giving you that nudge, like, hey, watch this movie. Pick this song, because it's something. There's something within that movie or that song that there's a message for you that can help shift your perspective when it comes to something. So anyways, y'all stay blessed up, stay prayed up, and I will catch you in another video. Peace, love, and light.